So we'll see if that is helpful to any of us. Face off at the far dot wide of Gustafson. Walked forward now by Nima. Advanced to Guido. And hey, we've got audio. How about that? Thank you. I'd say all of you, but the vast majority of you anyway, for your patience. This an icing against Syracuse. Unfortunately, our standard audio interface wasn't behaving for us tonight, so had to go to Plan B and had to go to Plan C. Sometimes you get those days, but now, thankfully, with that all behind us, we can focus on hockey. In goal now for Syracuse, Nicholas Manousos. And this Delaware faceoff will come from his left. Schuma from downtown. Stick save by Manousos directs the puck into the back glass. Held in by Guido at the far corner. He finds a better shot lane, takes aim from 20 feet out, but that shot blocked right back toward him, recovered by Barone at the base of the Delaware bench. Puck rolls into the corner, race on for it now. Below the Syracuse goal, Nima beaten to the punch by Kuzmin. Kuzmin up the left wing boards. Advances the puck on to Kalinowski. Backhanded up the far wall. Back as far as the Delaware blue line. Hens come back the other direction. And this puck is skied out of play. Face-off will come to the left of Manousos once again. Will Zimmer to take the face-off. Across from Larkin. Skolnick feeds the puck forward to Alvers. The breakout continues up the right wing boards where Kalinowski throws the puck toward Gustafson's office. It was chased down net front by Larkin, but he couldn't finish at the top of the blue paint. Skolnick holds the point. Alvers reaches for the puck to maintain Syracuse's momentum. Leaves it back to Skolnick, sticked away by Gustafson into the corner boards. Rolls back to the point, slammed in deeper by Skolnick, and now tipped around to the far side where Ricker steps up to maintain the point and the zone for the Orange. We are 3 minutes in to the second period. Delaware with a 3-1 lead over Syracuse, and that lead for the Blue Hens has just been cut in half. The Orange get one back. It's now 3-2 after it appeared Brock Alvers was the one to punch the puck home on the Delaware welcome mat. Goal 3 minutes and 9 seconds into the second period. Making this a 3-2 hockey game. Austin Ricker credited with the assist. And the Hens try quickly to counter. But they fail to maintain the zone as Gavin Stewart chips the puck as far as center. Turned back by Sidoriak, chased down now by Hauk. Loose, deep in Delaware's end. Caroms the puck around to Dosen. Back to Sidoriak. Dosen carries forward up the right wing boards. Into a 3-on-3. He's pinched away from the puck by Kuzmin. Dosen chases the puck to the corner where he's at the center of a 2-on-2 scrum, but he stick handles out of it too. Pinned below the Syracuse goal. Dosen looking for somewhere to go. Now he feeds it to Luce off his backhand at the right point. Luce threw the puck in close. It bounced off the end boards. And Murphy walks it back the other direction before colliding with Jay Luce at the Delaware blue line. Syracuse gets some fresh legs in and a puck in the rafters. Gives us a break in the action. 4 minutes and 37 seconds into the second period of a 3-2 hockey game. The ensuing face-off will take place to the right of netminder Corbin Gustafson. Who has stopped 6 of 8 so far this evening. Pulser and Prestamo square off at the far dot in the Delaware zone. Scrum over the puck. It's left to the point. Thrown in by Ricker. Gustafson makes the first save. Follow-up shot on the doorstep. Trickled wide. It was loose in front. Prestamo patrolling that net front area, but canceled out by Rodriguez, who directed the puck to the near corner. Walked in by Prestamo again. Slowed up by Zimmer. Left to Skolnick. Near point. Shot into traffic, puck ends up at the far wall. Mary, you're most welcome. The shot from Hulser as he traversed the right circle was tipped to the near corner. Handled there by Chuma. Worked around the perimeter. Luppy, unable to finish at the right dot. He's stopped by Manusos. Face-off will occur to the right of Manusos. Guido and Larkin square off. Guido leaves the puck to Lynch. Center point taken away. Hustled back by Syracuse's Anthony Larkin. Tries to jam the puck into the near corner. Stopped by Gustafson. Follow-up shot from Murphy up high. Was blocked 35 feet away from the cage. Luppy backhands the biscuit in behind the Syracuse goal. It's rolled nearly out by Florio, but comes back deep into Orange territory. Murphy tied up by Luppy in the near corner. Now it's a 2-on-2 scrum. Nima trying to reach in for the puck along with Murphy, pitchforking away laboriously. And now it's carried free by Alvers, out of the zone, but given away to Marciniak. Back to Lynch, deep in the Delaware end. This sticked away by Larkin, set up on the doorstep, trying to bang it home was Alvers at the top of the crease, but up with the save came Gustafson. 13-13 to go here in the second period. Delaware entered this second frame with a 3-1 lead, but the Orange cut it down to half that, thanks to the Brock Alvers goal, 3:09 in to the second period. Barone generates space, dodges a check, headmans the puck to Gargarevich. Intercepted by Emmerich in neutral territory. He crosses to the right wing boards, carried there by Cajola. The Hens try to reset. Puck controlled by Syracuse deep in their end, though Ricker unable to shovel it free up the left wing wall. It's dumped back in, corralled by Skolnick. Cleared, glove down by Luce at center. And play is halted with 12:34 to go in the second, thanks to Ryan Burns getting rung up for a trick. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill coming up for the Blue Hens. And a centering feed from Kalinowski to Prestamo resulted in an unsuccessful one-timer. Lucas Prestamo right between the circles, just couldn't get stick on puck. It's tied up behind Corbin Gustafson right now. Brought in from the half wall by Vasilevsky. Played behind the cage. Kalinowski can't glove it down near half wall. And this puck bounces deep into the Syracuse end where Murphy is back to corral it. Cross ice feed, ricochets off the near boards. Prestamo at center. Walks it forward into a trio of Blue Hen backcheckers. Drop back to Murphy at the point. Walked in through traffic near side. He gets tied up at the dot by the reaching stick of Luke Hauk. Hauk on this penalty kill with Luce, Sidoriak, and up high Dosen. Firing a shot in from 30 feet, Murphy finds the breadbasket of Gustafson, and this comes out to the far dot of the Delaware zone with 11:36 to go in the second period. 1:02 left on the power play clock for the Orange. And the Blue Hens clinging to a 3-2 lead, trying to pad it one step at a time. Ricker across to Alvers, back to Ricker. Stepping up to the dot was Larkin, left it back to Ricker center point. Cross ice feed. Looking shot at the top of the circle was Alvers, but that shot stick checked up in the air by Luppy. Goes into the netting and out of play. 43 seconds left on the Syracuse man advantage. Alvers to Ricker, centering feed to Stewart, not there. Grigorevich works the corner. Below to Stewart. Around to Alvers, center point now is Ricker barely maintaining the zone. Centering feed from Alvers intercepted by Meckel and cleared out of harm's way. 7 seconds to go on this Delaware penalty. The trip assessed to Ryan Burns. And we're coming up to the halfway point of the contest with the Hens maintaining a 3-2 lead. But here comes Sam Hutchinson centering the puck. Gargarevich couldn't finish on the doorstep. Puck trickled right by his feet into the corner. Jack Zimmer clears, and he's guilty of an icing with 10:19 remaining here in period number 2. This face-off will come to the right of Gustafson once again. Rodriguez was quick to counter the icing disadvantage, but surrounded by Orangemen deep in Syracuse territory. He lost the puck, it was cleared. He hustles back to recover. Headman to Hulser up the left wing boards. Hulser tries to dipsy-doodle through traffic high in the zone. His progress stunted by that of John Cojola, who swatted the puck out of his reach, and back in come the Orange again. Shot from the corner, and Murphy denied by Gustafsson. Good for his 11th save on 13 faced so far tonight. Cojola from the left point risks the puck in below the Delaware cage. Centering feed. Off the stick of Barone was intercepted. Brought out and trip signaled by Rich Jondo with 9:13 to go, and it will go against Syracuse's Austin Ricker. So Delaware back to the power play, presented by Colonial Motors, with 9:13 to go here in the second period. A 3-2 lead to try to build upon. And 2 minutes with the man advantage starting right now. Will Zimmer net front, Nema below the cage along with Burns. This is the second unit. Guido and Jack Zimmer complete the quintet on this Delaware power play. Guido chips the puck beyond the reach of Skolnick, careens into the Syracuse zone. Will Zimmer leaves the puck back to Jack, stepping up top of the right circle. Long shot through traffic, caught by Nicholas Manousos and held on to for the stoppage. With 8:44 to go here in the second, Delaware getting the shots to rein in a little bit better. Still only up one. Guido to Jack Zimmer, now to Will. Back to Jack. Mishandled the puck at the point. Race on forward in the neutral zone. Larkin beat Jack Zimmer to the punch momentarily, but Jack was able to hustle on the back check to recover the puck, leave it across to Will. Advanced up the right wing boards, tipped it red by Jake Nema. In behind the Syracuse goal, he comes off for a change. Top unit on once again for the Hens. Meanwhile, Hutchinson, a lone wolf among Blue Hens, carries the puck deep in the Delaware end, hassled by Sidoriak, and in fact kept momentarily at the near wall. Now Colin Emmerich is able to pickpocket a clean puck, leave it to the point, and Rodriguez. He overskates it. Hulser to his aid, lost his footing, gave it away high in the Syracuse zone to Anthony Larkin. Larkin slowed up at the Delaware blue line. Gives way, here come the Hens again on the doorstep. Unable to shovel it past Manousos was Emmerich. Battle on for it the other way. Sidoriak at the Delaware blue line tying up Anthony Solt. 7.5 minutes to go here in the second period. 10 seconds remaining on the Ricker penalty. Hens up 3-2 over the Orange. And in comes Sidoriak, solid 200-foot player, taking the shot for himself from the right dot. Squared up for and saved by Manousos. Follow-up chance from Hulser opposite side. Frozen under Manousos' left-handed glove, and that gives us a stoppage in play with 7 minutes to go in the second period of a 3-2 hockey game. With our good friend Mark McClure not with us this weekend. He part of the University of Maryland media team covering Big Ten football this weekend in Minnesota. We go to the pool of scratch players to help us out here on the broadcast. And Chris Heitzaus doing a fine job bringing you this game in pictures. And we are grateful for his assistance. Syracuse was offside. Houck and Larkin square off just above the Delaware blue line. Face-off won by Larkin. Rifling the puck in deep was Skolnick off the far corner boards. They rolled behind the cage, played on by Chuma. Advanced now up the right wing boards by Dosen. Raced back the other direction by Larkin. Tried to set up Alvers at the right wing. Couldn't connect with him. On come the Hens back the other direction. Lynch headmans to Dosen, who then overshoots Meckel on the re-entry. We're inside the final 6 here in the second period, and the second period is brought to you by the Hooper family. We had those technical issues to attend to during the first intermission. We were remiss in acknowledging the Hooper family, likewise our other sponsors here on Delaware Hockey Night, who, without their support, none of this would be able to happen. 412 Communications, the gold standard in digital media solutions for small businesses. First State Ice Hockey, operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, to build better youth hockey players in Delaware. Shot off the draw was saved by Manusos, but over the crossbar, so not a shot on goal. Colonial Motors, connecting Delawareans with pre-owned cars for every purpose and budget for over 25 years. Limestone Pension Associates. It takes planning to save for retirement, and that's what Limestone Pension Associates is in the business of, crafting and administering pension plans for Delaware businesses and their workforces. And of course, our good friends at Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, making the First State a healthier place, one home, one trash and recycling can at a time. We have 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Delaware with a 3-2 lead over Syracuse. Play continuing in the orange zone, and now cleared by Stewart as far as the Delaware blue line, where Luce turned it the other direction. Luce back inside his own blue line by a few feet, fed the puck up the middle, where Emmerich, straddling red, tipped it into the Syracuse end. He chases the puck down the near corner, regains it below the goal, sets up Sidoriak, who bobbled the puck at the right dot, and quickly the orange swarmed around him. Gavin Stewart wrists it back into neutral territory, fired back his path by Luce, and now shoveled free by Murphy. Ahead to Prestamo. Prestamo taken off his feet by Sidoriak mid-zone, lost his lumber, picks it up. Meanwhile, Delaware back the other direction, unable to maintain a meaningful attack. As the breakout pass a little too hard, right into the hands of the Syracuse Orange, and here they come. Prestamo again. Top of the left circle this time, fed the puck by Vasilevsky. Couldn't get a quality shot off. Emmerich racing up the right wall, splits the wicket. Stick save denies him at the other end by Nicholas Manusos. He directs the puck into the netting behind him, and out of play with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Delaware with a 3-2 lead. The passes just are not clean from the Delaware side. Swarming the net, good. Ostrander almost had one there. Pulser, too much loft on the puck from 45 feet. Looked like a pitching wedge into the netting behind Manusos. If he takes a tenth of a second more there, that one's got eyes. Schuma crossed to the left point after the Syracuse face-off win. Fed across to Jack Zimmer, lost the zone. And Zimmer is pressed back beyond center by the reaching stick of Vincent Barone. Loose over the center logo, Cajola tried to backhand the puck into the air, taken away by Rodriguez. Flip to Hulser, thrown onto the doorstep beyond the reach of Jack Zimmer. It bounces off the corner boards, held in by Chuma at the right point. Hulser dodges a check from Cajola. Unable to maintain the puck was he, though. Rodriguez to his aid. Not much better off. And Mackenzie Murphy corrals the vulcanized rubber for Syracuse, but he too fails to clear. Drummond from center point throws the puck in. Where is it? It is loose. Bodies pile up at the top of the Syracuse crease. Manousos stepped up, and there were a number of players jostling for position behind him. Net ultimately knocked off its moorings, which prompted Rich Jondo to call play to a halt with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the second period. So certainly no lack of drama here. But it will stay 5-on-5, no side the worse for wear. And the face-off to Manousos' left was controlled by Cajola, holding his ground smartly over Nima. Nima double-teamed at the base of his own bench, leaves the puck back to Marciniak at the right point. He caroms it behind the goal. It rolls to the near side where Guido, just above the corner boards, tried to center, nobody home. Luppy was headed there, but double-teamed. Drummond, with a chance from 63 feet, missed the near post. Puck is tied up in the near corner to his side, walked free by Dom Guido, but with no space, as he was marked pretty heavily by Cajola. His options were limited. Luppy takes a shot from 35 feet, taken off his feet by Barone. The jawing continued well after play had dissipated. Cajola got as far as the Delaware blue line before wristing the puck in deep. Time for the Orange to get a change in, with just under 2 minutes to go here in the second. And Syracuse down only one, able to establish position in the Delaware end. Unable to maintain their momentum. They'll get another chance, though, with an icing coming their way here with 100 seconds to go in this middle frame. Gustafson has stopped 11 of 13 shots so far. The face-off comes to his right. The Nima line on for Delaware, so Guido and Luppy, the other components of same. No Guido this time round. Meckel's on with the aforementioned Nima and Luppy. Drummond and Marciniak hold down the back end. The dump and chase successful. Enough time for a Delaware line change. And they'll be on the attack after a Syracuse icing with 83 seconds to go in the second period. And Delaware clinging to that 3-2 advantage oh so tightly. Will Zimmer won the draw, tried to set up Colin Emmerich, but net front traffic got in his way. .70 seconds now to go in the second. Loose shot from downtown, all the way from Iron Hill. Blockered up into the netting by Manousos and out of play. We've entered the final minute of the second period. Emmerich at least able to escape his zone. Now Sidoriak carries the puck on up the right wall. Held in by Burns at the point. Dumps the puck in behind the Syracuse goal where Emmerich is met by Murphy. Hutchinson picks up the loose puck. Cross ice feed. Batted forward by Vasilevsky. Catching up to him, Sidoriak mid-slot in front of his own cage. Clears the Delaware end. In comes Will Zimmer now. stopping at the top of the left circle, wrists the puck off the corner board's far side, and this puck is cleared by Syracuse's Sam Hutchinson. We're down to the final 10 seconds of this second period. We've got a puck out of play over the corner boards into the glass in the Delaware zone. With 8.7 to go in the second. The Orange will get an attacking zone face-off to try to put themselves in a position where they can head to the dressing room, tied up at 3 with Delaware. The shot came from the top of the left circle, off the stick of Gavin Stewart, sticked away by Gustafson. Tie up for the puck develops, battling for the rebound, and the horn sounds to signal the end of period number 2. 40 minutes have gone by the wayside here on Delaware Hockey Night. The Delaware Blue Hens heading to the dressing room with a 3-2 lead over Syracuse. This is Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by 412 Communications. Hi, friends. Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by 412 Communications. A look back at what all happened in the second period. Hens came into it with a 3-1 lead. But that lead quickly was cut in half. By the Syracuse Oranges, Brock Alvers. 3 minutes and 9 seconds into that second period, finishing off the Austin Ricker assist. And then from there, a handful of chances for both sides, but as far as Delaware went, just couldn't get the passes together, couldn't make the simple plays generate the odd man rushes. So a lot of volleying the puck back and forth, but really not much to speak for it in the second period. Intermission's about half through. We'll be back with the third period here momentarily. On Delaware Hockey Night, it's all brought to you by 412 Communications. Delaware Hockey Night, of course, streaming live, courtesy 412 Communications. Full season coverage available at dehockeynight.com. Third period now underway here at the University of Delaware. Not enough time to get everything properly framed for you. They go right into the third with hardly any warning whatsoever. It's just been one of those days. When it rains, it most definitely pours, doesn't it, Chris? Well, we hope to finish Delaware Hockey Night with a strong third period. From a broadcast and technical perspective, malfunctions happen. Offensive zone breakdowns happen. Of course, the tail of the second period for the Blue Hens. If everybody in blue and gold regroups, it's a good night for those of us supporting the first state. Orange looking for the equalizer, though. Hutchinson. Stick handles behind the cage. Leaves the puck to Skolnick at the right point. Shot from long range will be all for naught, as the Delaware net was knocked off its moorings and the puck ends up in the corner. Face-off will be at the opposite circle. Thrown in from high by Kalinowski off the end boards. Race on for the puck behind the Syracuse goal line. Delaware, of course, moving from left to right here in period 3. Clad in their blue sweaters tonight. So home in the dark for a change here in collegiate hockey. Kalinowski picked up a loose puck high in the Syracuse zone, I should say, rather. Worked it from right to left. Caromed it behind, but Ostrander intercepted. Advanced to Zimmer, on further to Hulser, crashing the net, but losing the puck in close. Rodriguez tips it to the left point, thrown in by Jack Zimmer. Off the stick of Manusos. That puck is saved. Hard shot in from Jack Zimmer again, this time from the left point. Sticked away by Manusos yet again. Chuma follow-up chance, opposite point, was blocked off the skate of Larkin. Rodriguez sets up at the far half wall. Cycles the puck to Ostrander. Fired it across to co-captain Harrison Chuma, but instead off the near half wall. Held in by Rodriguez off a failed clearing attempt. His shot from long range never made it to the top of the blue paint. Hens changing. In comes Emmerich, waiting for Burns to tag up. They come in together, but into a 2-on-4. Net front feed to Burns. He couldn't finish on the welcome mat, throwing the puck right into the pads of Manusos. Drummond from downtown. Manusos got a piece of it. Directed the puck to the near corner. And this will be cleared by Alvers. He's guilty of an icing. 3 minutes and change have gone by here in period number 3. For the Syracuse fans joining us here on Delaware Hockey Night, we will do it all again tomorrow. For those of you a little bit closer to Newark, game time 3:45 p.m. Tickets are available at udelhockey.com. All online ticketing this season, a contactless experience for everybody here at Fred Rust Arena, but so great to have fans back in the seats here on the UD campus, and so great to have many of you from wherever you may be joining us here on Delaware Hockey Night. Fill in the gaps as you like. Delayed offside as Marciniak swats the puck in from center behind the Syracuse goal. Burns, triple team, gave it away. Racing up the near board, Solt. Headmans to Gavin Stewart. Drop back to Morrow, who continues the momentum through up the near wall. Centering feed. Stewart denied by Gustafson. Likewise, the other Orange attackers couldn't connect from close range. That will count as a shot on goal. That long clearing attempt from deep in the Syracuse end. Up the middle, Luke Hauk with some fancy stick work. Takes aim from 20 feet after splitting Syracuse defenders, but he skies the puck up into the netting. Referee Brad Howington said it was tipped by a Syracuse player, so this will stay in the attacking zone for Delaware, with just over 4 minutes elapsed in the third period. Hens with a 3-2 lead over Syracuse. But as far as being able to pad that lead goes, well, these Delaware Blue Hens have had some mighty difficulty in that regard. To a side, they scrap for the puck in the near corner. It's walked free by Hutchinson. Cross ice pass connects with Vasilevsky. He takes aim from the top of the right circle, finding nothing but the pads of Gustafson. Battle for the puck in the near corner. At the center of it is Vasilevsky. He backhands it below. The Delaware goal gives it away to Luce. Sidoriak can't clear. Puck punched forward by Meckel from blue line and on deep into the Syracuse end. Enough time for the Hens to get some fresh legs on. Meanwhile, Lucas Prestamo skates into a sea of blue and gold. Lost the puck mid-zone to Chuma. Chuma from the right half wall. Floated the puck in, gloved down by Manousos. He bobbled it, but covers up for the stoppage with 14:58 to go in regulation. And Delaware up 3-2 over Syracuse. Nima wins the near circle draw, mishandled though by Luppy in the slot. Out comes Barone, working through neutral territory. Chases the puck into the corner, but hustling back for Delaware. Jack Zimmer on the back check, got to it a half step quicker. Fed to Nima, mishandled just over the Delaware blue line before the Orange turn it back in. Zimmer near side, gets to center. Lofts the puck in deep, gloved down by Manousos. No pressure though on him. So we'd think he'd be compelled to play the puck, but a quick whistle from linesman Jack Fetcher gives us a stoppage in play with 5.5 minutes gone here in the third period. 5 shots so far this period from Delaware, but none of them A-grade scoring chances. Heck, none of them really B-grade scoring chances either, if we're going to be frank about it. Lynch hustles back into the Delaware end across near side. Marciniak tried to headman to Ostrander. Overshot his man. Kuzmin turns it back the other direction for Syracuse. Lowers the shoulder, gets slowed up by Ostrander at the Delaware blue line, who advances the puck to Rodriguez, but beyond his reach, it rolls behind the Syracuse goal. Losing his footing, Kalinowski looked to have been taken down, but Brad Howington's arm didn't pop up, neither did that of Rich John Doe, so play on they do. Hulser, under 3-ply defensive pressure, turns at the point, ricochets the puck off the near boards. Rodriguez can't get to it, Ostrander does. He tried to set up Hulser on the doorstep. Couldn't find him though, crashing the low slot. Sidoriak, passled at his blue line, tries to break free to Ostrander. Backhanded in deep under pressure from Ricker. That backhander from the Delaware, or from the Syracuse blue line, enables the Hens to get some fresh legs on. While the forwards change, Sidoriak fires a shot in from the right half wall, which was waffle boarded up into the air by Manousos. The Sidoriak follow-up enough to maintain the zone. To Hulser, up to Luce, crashing to the top of the left circle. He lost his footing, still was able to get a shot toward the slot, ultimately never made it to the cage, was deflected into the near corner, and subsequently carried clear by Morrow. We are 7 minutes into the third period. Delaware with a 3-2 lead over Syracuse. And Delaware with a defensive zone face-off coming up as they are guilty of an icing. Saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It most definitely takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates have been in the business of crafting and administering qualified pension plans for Delaware businesses and their workforces for over 35 years. Learn more about all their offerings at limestonepension.net. Burns below the goal, driven into the corner boards by Skolnick. Taken off the puck, Will Zimmer scraps to maintain the zone, but is pressed high. Schuma offers good puck support. A hard shot from him rings off the back glass, cleared the crossbar by maybe 6 inches. Hotly contested rebound at the base of the Syracuse bench, walked in by Will Zimmer. Laying out, Ricker blocks the shot lane's net front. Schuma from the top of the right circle, his shot blocked high, and into the corner it rolls. Will Zimmer and Vasilevsky converge there. Ricker corrals the puck, but he's checked away from the biscuit by Burns. Follow-up chance, Jack Zimmer. Manusos got a piece of that. And a hand pass is signaled by Brad Howington with 11:45 to go in regulation. This will, by all observation, go against Syracuse. Hauken for the draw across from Prestamo. Won it to Meckel. Around to Marciniak off the post and out. They could hear that puck clang all the way in Schaumburg. Shot on goal off the post and out of play. Stays in. Syracuse wins this draw. Murphy, while dodging a check and before checking Meckel, was able to work the puck away. Solt up the middle. Slowed up at the Delaware blue line by Hauk. Murphy kisses the glass near side with the puck on his way through, but this comes back an icing. With 11 minutes and 16 seconds officially to go. Here in the third period of a 3-2 hockey game. Blue Hens clinging to their narrow advantage, but not helping themselves any in trying to expand it. Sidoriak, deep in his own zone, leaves the puck to Guido. Guido plays it off the far wall, beyond the reach of Jay Luce, also beyond the reach of Nima, patrolling neutral ice before it was turned back by Murphy, once again behind the Delaware goal. Luce dodges a check, Sidoriak, cross-ice feed out, finds Nima, good tape-to-tape pass. Nima slowed up by a Florio check, walks in close, tried to put one on a tee for Luppy, fanned on it right at the top of the crease. Larkin the other way. Lowers the shoulder, converges with Sidoriak after dumping the puck behind the Delaware goal. Momentum maintained enough by Ricker holding the point. Cross-ice feed. Sidoriak lays a punishing check on Skolnick mid-zone far side. And back come the Hens barreling the other way. A lot of back and forth, very few A-quality chances. So this third period, much like the second in that respect. And this play is called offside with 10:05 to go in regulation. Last play face-off from the offside pass will put this draw at center ice. Puck batted by Hulser deep into the Syracuse end off the draw. Jack Zimmer maintains the left point. Rolls the puck behind the cage, but beyond Hulser's reach. It's corralled by Skolnick. Backhanded up the near side. Tipped ahead by Hutchinson to Prestamo. Lost his shot lane as he was angled to the outside. Hulser behind his own net for Delaware. Caroms the puck free to Brian Ostrander. Shoveled out of the Delaware zone off the far boards. It's turned back from center by Syracuse defenseman Lucas Skolnick. Rifled back the other way. Bodies converge in the near corner to a side. The scrum continues. Under duress, Hutchinson's able to walk it free. Advance to Prestamo, 2-on-2 for Syracuse. Looking for the equalizer. Prestamo backhands it off the pads of Gustafsson. Unable to finish was Gargarevich. Ostrander chases down the puck high in his own zone. Backhands it about belt high, and it trickles back deep into the Syracuse end. This tipped forward off the stick of Murphy. In behind the Delaware goal where Cajola was pickpocketed by Sidoriak. And through neutral territory come the Hens. Will Zimmer, the recipient of a headman pass from Emmerich, taken off his feet. Meckel plays the body in the corner but can't keep the momentum going. Murphy's able to break free at least as far as center. Just over 8 minutes to go here in regulation. Delaware 3, Syracuse 2, and these two teams will do it again tomorrow at 3:45 p.m., a much more reasonable time for all parties involved. Then again, no homecoming football to contend with tomorrow either. For the Orange, it'll be a short night to recover, especially after the 5.5-hour ride to Newark, Delaware. But so far tonight, they've given the Hens quite the run for their money. The Murphy shot from long range, blocked down by Gustafsson. Puck is cleared. Brad Howington's arm pops up, and there will be a penalty with 7:27 to go in the third period. We have 7:27. There was a timer malfunction. How about that? The scoreboard here on site.
I remember those days getting yelled at for messing up the scoreboard.
Went dormant for, well, by our count, 34 seconds. 4 of those seconds will come off. Trying to figure out the timing here. We had 7:27. On our score graphics. The officials have ordered the clock reset. For 6:59. So in any case, another Colonial Motors power play for the Delaware Blue Hens, and they capitalize on it. A Colonial Motors power play goal scored by Colin Emmerich, the native son of the First State. And it's now a 4-2 hockey game. All of 11 seconds. 3 of Delaware's 4 goals have come with the man advantage tonight. The takeaway that Delaware is going to have to improve upon for this game, though, is so far here tonight, when action's been 5-on-5, it's been a 1-1 hockey game. Special teams has really carried the load the entire way for Delaware here, especially Colin Emmerich, who's accounted for 2 of the Blue Hens' 4 goals. Gustafson's net taken off its moorings amid a Syracuse fast break. Further timer issues persist. So as the net was knocked off its moorings by a Syracuse player, the faceoff came into the neutral zone. And the scoreboard has gone again. It's a 4-2 game. 6 minutes remain. Shot from Hutchinson, caught and held by Gustafson for a break in the action with 5:47 to go.
There is 5:47 remaining. Well, they do broadcast it.
5:47 by our count here. Now the clock is reset. Hopefully, we can get through the remainder of the evening without any further hiccups, but after the day we've had, can't be so sure. Gustafson sprawls to make a save, lost his footing. His defensive core able to clear the puck free. Shot from Burns, sticked away by Manusos to the far corner. Held in by Drummond's backhand. Burns again, right into the breadbasket of Manusos, who hangs on for a break in the action with 5:16 to go in regulation. Delaware with a 4-2 lead thanks to their third power play goal. It was Colin Emmerich who notched his second of the game, 4th of the season, to extend the Blue Hens lead back to a pair. Syracuse wins the faceoff in their zone. They're able to clear the puck up the far boards, mishandled by Drummond. Vasilevsky punches through, centers it, and it's banged home by Hutchinson on the doorstep to make this now a 4-3 hockey game. Sam Hutchinson brings the Orange back within 1. Evan Vasilevsky, though, did the heavy lifting on that exchange. Working the puck in up the right wing boards and putting it on a tee for Hutchinson to work the puck past Gustafson before the Delaware netminder could cross post to post. Final 5 of regulation. Delaware's lead cut back down to 1 yet again by Syracuse. Hutchinson plastered into the glass by Sidoriak. Puck rolls loose, corralled by Hulser. Hulser tries to deke his way past Murphy, can't. Instead skies the puck into the netting and out of play behind. With Syracuse net. The Hulser combination on for the attacking zone draw. Gavin punches the puck beyond the reach of Anthony Larkin. Orange clear, namely Murphy. Played back in off the glass, but into the control of Murphy. Volleyed back by Sidoriak, slammed off the far boards, muscled in deeper by Hulser. Ostrander to his aid, picks up the loose puck after Hulser was angled to the corner by Murphy. Hard shot from Ostrander off the backboards. Rodriguez could not maintain the point. Sidoriak hustling hard in the back check. Slams the puck in up the near wall. Jefferson loose with the centering feed intended for Luppy, fanned on between the circles. Hulser regathers. Long range shot from well above the left circle was wide. From a 2-on-2 scrum in the near corner and a delayed penalty coming up against Delaware it was. Or was it against Syracuse? It did go against the Orange. Namely Ricker. So the Hens get yet another crack at the Colonial Motors power play. They've gotten 3 with the man advantage so far. ColonialMotorsInc.com to browse their inventory online. There was a secondary assist on the Hutchinson goal, credited to Lucas Prestamo. One of the on and off ice leaders of the Syracuse team, who will be right back again tomorrow afternoon to take on these Blue Hens once again for their second of 4 meetings this season. But we've still got 3 minutes of hockey to get through tonight and potentially more than that. Murphy backhands the puck along the far boards clear to kill some time off the Ricker penalty. A minute to go on that. 2:40 to go in regulation. Delaware with a 4-3 lead, but it's a perilously thin one at that. Hulser carried to the far half wall upon gaining the zone. Caroms the puck behind the cage. The near corner, Rodriguez leaves it for Emmerich, who's got 2 on the night so far. Sidoriak steps up center point, flips it off his backhand to Hulser. Quick shot off the backboards to the near corner. Emmerich out hustled by Max Gargarevich. It's late. We get tongue-tied. We apologize. Puck cleared by Gargarevich. Hens re-enter. You see the Syracuse number 6 and you want to say Hatchet. But Ford Hatchet, Syracuse alum, doing his thing on broadcast news in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Congratulations to Ford. Hope you're tuning in, if not live, at least via tape delay or possibly tomorrow. Minute and a half to go in regulation. Sidoriak behind his own goal. To Hulser. Hens just have to preserve this lead for another 80 seconds. But the cross-ice pass just inside the Syracuse line was intercepted by Hutchinson, who's got the last Syracuse goal. Hulser the other way. Lined up a wrister from 20 feet out. And while he didn't get a clean shot off, it looks like he was able to draw a penalty. No. He gets rung up for the penalty. He gets rung up for a slash, Gavin Hulser does. So the barn door is wide open for the Orange, as Delaware heads to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill with 64 seconds to go here in regulation. And Syracuse is going to take their time out. we'll take this opportunity to say thank you one more time to our great slate of sponsors. 412 Communications, the gold standard in digital media solutions for small businesses. First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. Colonial Motors, connecting Delawareans with pre-owned cars for every purpose and budget for 25 years and counting. Limestone Pension Associates, the name says it all. Crafting and administering qualified pension plans for Delaware-based businesses and those in the area for over 35 years. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning. Again, the name says it all. Keeping homes and families in Delaware healthy and safe with the power of high-pressured hot water jets, killing over 99% of the bacteria that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins. 64 seconds to go. Play resumes. Manusos looking to make a beeline to the bench as soon as the Orange are able to establish the offensive zone cycle. In comes Kalinowski. Off comes Manusos. Murphy working the point. To behind the cage, Larkin. Back around to Murphy it comes. Kalinowski working the right half wall, Murphy. Now stepping up at the left dot, Vasilevsky. Tries to throw one on the doorstep for Hutchinson, couldn't finish. Prestamo's shot from the left dot was off its line, zone lost. 20 seconds to go. Vasilevsky again. Pinches through up the near wall. Backhands it onto the doorstep, but beyond the reach of Hutchinson. Kalinowski again walks in from the half wall, but into traffic. 2 seconds to go. One, Prestamo can't get the shot off. The horn sounds, and the Delaware Blue Hens notch a 4-3 win over the Syracuse Orange. 2 goals from Colin Emmerich this evening. One from Jake Nema and one from Gavin Hulser. To improve the Blue Hens to 5-3-1 on the season. They meet with the Orange once again tomorrow. Game time 3:45 will be on these airwaves at 3:30. For Chris Heitzhouse helping us out this evening, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Good night. From Fred Rust Arena, this has been Delaware Hockey Night.